What's going on, guys? It's Juan Zuniga, and in this video, it's back to school time. A lot of you guys are going back to school. A lot of you guys are doing virtual school, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of everything in here for both people who are staying at home and doing school from home, or those going back to school. It's a very crazy time, so let's get into it. All right, so I have a bunch of stuff here on this table. I have about 10 different things, if I'm not wrong, so I'm going to go one by one in no specific order. It's just going through them. The first thing that I recommend if you're going to school is get an iPad Pro. I actually have one here, an iPad Pro, and the second thing is a Magic Keyboard. The iPad Pro is one of the best devices out there. It's much better than just having a laptop or any other tablet, honestly, in my opinion. There's no need to have a laptop anymore, especially if you're not, even if you're editing videos, you can edit from this device. And the cool thing about it is this Magic Keyboard. As you can see, I'm holding it with one hand and it's staying stable. So you can put this on top of your lap and you can type, it has a magic mouse on it or a trackpad on it, so you can use all that. But on top of that, you can also buy the pen and use the pen if you want to do that. I think this is the best purchase you can do if you're in school, because you can do so much with it. And look at the small form factor. It's something very small, very portable that you can take anywhere. Cool thing about it is that you can just take the iPad if you want, and you can leave the case behind. And if you just, if you're an artist or whatever, you're drawing or you're doing any type of graphic design, and you can just use the pen, you can just go with this. If you want to use an actual keyboard, you just connect it back on. It's magnetic, it's very easy to use, and yes, it is pricey, but you can also get it used, and that's what I recommend. Get the iPad from eBay. I got mine for around 600 bucks. It's fully loaded. The generation 3 is not a generation 4. That doesn't matter. Go for it. The keyboard, I had to find it new. I have to get it new, but you can probably find it used now. It is around what, 300-400 bucks, so it is a little bit pricey, and it comes out to about 1,000 bucks. But the advantage that you have is that it's portable, and you have two-in-one basically. You have a tablet and a laptop type device, and you can do so much. I do my Excel sheets in there. I use word processing. I've even been able to edit videos if I want to. So definitely worth it if you're in school, and especially now that if you're doing virtual, you can use Zoom and do everything from there, from one device, and it's smaller than a laptop, more portable, and you have a tablet as well. The next thing that I recommend, so I have two things there that I recommend: tablet and Magic Keyboard, and the pen if you need to. The next thing that I recommend is a good pair of headphones, and the ones, if you're already having an iPad or using an iPad and you're in the Apple ecosystem, get a pair of Airpods. The second generation are way better, they feel better, they fit better, and they're noise cancellation, as you guys know. I mean, I'm not gonna do a review on it, you know what they are. If you're in the Android side, you can get the new Airpods. I think they're called the Pixels. I'll put a picture up right here so you can see it. Those are very portable. They have the same functionality of the AirPods. So if you're in the Android side, definitely check those out. And they are less expensive than the AirPods, so you don't, if they're around 150 bucks, and they come in different colors if that's something that you like. The next thing that I recommend is also, if you're going to school, you have to accessorize. Make sure you accessorize correctly, and make sure you wear the right things. I like wearing watches and rings and necklaces and even bracelets. And I recommend you getting a nice bracelet from Rose Gold and Black. Rose Gold and Black is one of our partners, and I recommend that you guys check them out. Right now they have an amazing deal. If you click the link down below and then use the code, you get a total, basically a 45% off their minimal bar necklace and minimal bar bracelets. And they also have this new bracelet that I've been using a lot, and I love just the color scheme and how the beads look. And their minimal bead bracelets are one of my favorites as well. So, but this one is their new bracelets that they have. It's the Tuscany bead bracelets. It's their minimal collection, and is amazing. When you're going to school, you have to complete your outfit. You have to accessorize and look good. Why not complete your whole outfit look with a good, nice bracelet? So check out the link down below and check them out, guys. Amazing deals and amazing bracelets, amazing quality. The next thing that I recommend if you're going to school is get a good mask. You could, if you have one of ours, these are amazing because they look stylish. You have the branding there, you're stylish. If you were able to get some with different colors, you have different colors that go with everything, but you can always look around for other good looking masks out there that are actually functional, that are gonna look good, and just protect yourself out there. The next thing that I recommend is a good adapter, especially if you have an iPad. You need one that is good, and this one I love. This is, in my opinion, the best adapter there is. It's called Powlack, and I got them off of Amazon, and I got it for around 40 bucks. The cool thing about this one is that it's USB-C USB Type-C. So you can use it for your MacBook if you have a MacBook, and you can use it for your iPad. But the advantage of it is that you have another USB-C port, you have HDMI, you have a regular USB port, you have a headphone jack, you have a VGA, you have Ethernet port, you have SD cards, and you have a bunch, you have USB 3.0 here and USB 2.0 here. So you have a lot of stuff that you can use and connect with this. So I use this one a lot, especially when I go on to hotels and stuff like that, and I need fast internet. Sometimes your Wi-Fi is too slow, so I just connect this and connect it directly to Ethernet. Or even at home, sometimes our Wi-Fi is having issues, and I just connect it directly to Ethernet, and it just works instantly. I love it too, just because I can connect this to my iPad and then connect it to an external monitor and have an external monitor for my iPad, which makes it so much easier sometimes to work from the iPad if I wanted to. So definitely worth it. In my opinion, even though it's a little bit bigger than a lot of them out there, it just has a lot of features that a lot of those don't have. So it's definitely worth having one of these, in my opinion. Next thing that I recommend is a good pair of blue light glasses. Make sure you have a pair of blue light glasses if you're going to do virtual. You're going to be in front of the computer a lot. Even if you go to class, you're going to be in front of the computer a lot because you're probably typing your notes and doing all that. So definitely get a good pair of blue light glasses. And these are from us, of course, from Jade Black. So you can get these. Helps you sleep better. It doesn't mess up with your internal clock whenever you're going to sleep. So having a good pair of blue light, it makes you sleep better, feel rested. It doesn't put a strain in your eyes. So it's definitely worth getting a good pair, and you can get it very affordable from our site. So check them out. Another thing that I recommend is the Ember mug. The advantage of the Ember mug, if you drink a lot of coffee or tea, this is a great thing to have. So this will keep your coffee or tea warm all day, basically. So because it has a plate where you put this on and it'll warm it up and keep it warm. As long as you have it there or the cup is charged, you're good to go. And I use it a lot for my coffee. I just put it on my desk and I'm good to go. So definitely worth it. It runs for around 150 bucks. It is pricey, but if you're a coffee drinker or if you're a tea drinker and you like your things to stay warm and hot, it's definitely worth it because you want to enjoy that beverage. You don't just want to, chug it as fast as you can because it's going to get cold. You want to enjoy it. You want to, savor it, and that will help you do that. The next thing that I recommend is a hydro flask or any type of metal cup like this that is insulated. I love having those for your cold drinks. Basically, it works for hot drinks as well, but I think these are better just for cold drinks. If you want something hot, you can carry this, or if you're on the go, you can also get one of these on the go for your hot drinks as well. But in my opinion, these are great for cold drinks, and it keeps your drink cold for hours. At least it'll keep ice there for hours. Then definitely worth it to have, and it's easier just to refill them with water. You don't have to carry a water bottle and stuff like that. And you can get these, at least the hydro flask, if you don't want the cup. I have the cup. You can get the little bottles that can be refilled as well. Next thing that I recommend is these last two things that I recommend. And now this is if you're going to stay home and you don't want to get your iPad, you have a computer, you have a desk setup that you want to work from and do your school work from. I recommend these two things. The first thing is the MX3. Or the MX Master 3 is this mouse from Logitech. It's one of the best mouse that you can get. I've talked about this mouse before. The cool thing about it is all the little shortcuts and little things that you can do with all the buttons. There's a button here, a wheel button, there's a button here, these buttons and all that. You can do different shortcuts when I'm editing. I use these buttons to cut and to delete without even having to touch my keyboard, and it's a pretty cool thing. And it has different programs that if you use Photoshop, if you use Lightroom, you can customize it for each program, whatever the buttons you want to use. The next one is the Kikron K2 Keyboard, and this is a mechanical keyboard. I love this thing. It's wireless. You can use it wired as well. It works for both Mac and Windows, and it just works perfectly. This is the brown key, so it's a little louder, and it looks amazing. It comes with interchangeable keys for these two. If you want to change them, either have them this orange color, or you can have them, the gray color that it comes. The only disadvantage of it is that it's the only color that it comes in. If you want different colors, it doesn't come with different colors, but you can change the keys if you want to. But in that case, you can build your own if you want to. Anyways, it runs for around 60 bucks, which is pretty affordable for a mechanical keyboard. It looks good. I love the small form factor and the fact that I can use it for both Windows and Macs. I can connect 3 different devices if I want to, and just, if I want to have my iPad, my computer, my phone, and I can also use wired or wireless if I want to. So it gives you options to do a lot of different things, and it's definitely worth it in my opinion. So these are the 10 things that I recommend if you're going back to school that you need for school, either if you're doing virtual or if you're doing actual physical classes. Just stay safe out there, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.